for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the charts. Absolutely fantastic.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his best at winning time.
Butler kicks to Tyler. Goes back up. Makes the lead pass. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
The Heat shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
You know, guys, Portland had one of the worst benches in the history of the league last season. You know, they didn't get much contribution there. It was almost like they went into every game playing 5 versus 12.
The Heat trail by 6. He kicks to Butler. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Butler's got 5.
And I think they're spending a little too much time behind the three-point line in this quarter. They've got to work the ball into the paint.
I agree with you. I mean, it's easy to settle for that three-point shot. I mean, they're making it harder than they need to. Get it in close, get to the line. That's how you get back into a game.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Well, as Clark was talking about when referring to the Blazers, the bench scoring was a big problem for him as they didn't have anyone really outside their starting 5 that Steve could be counted on for 7 points or more a game.
Yeah, look, the NBA game is 48 minutes long. It's tough to survive for those full 4 quarters when you have no offensive punch off the bench. But I think this offseason they added a lot of firepower, a lot of scoring in reserve. But we'll see if that makes a difference for this team this year.
Another shot. Up again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Trailblazers leading by 3. Trent defended by Tyler. Rebound by Tyler. Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Outside Butler. None. The tray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lillard, right side. The pass to Whiteside. He's covered by Leonard. Lillard up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, after a first quarter where they really struggled from long range, they've stayed a little bit closer to the basket now here in the second.
And see, that's a nice adjustment. I mean, even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you have to try something different to jumpstart your offense. And being balanced in your approach is oftentimes a good thing.
Just 3 on the clock. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Trailblazers.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And we played 2 quarters out at American Airlines Arena, and a great game is in progress for our halftime show. We've seen the Trailblazers slugging it out. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. The first half, a productive one for Damian Lillard. They've gotten a great boost from C.J. McCollum.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Portland with the ball. 3-point lead. Lillard attacking. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Passes to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. No good from 18.
Well, Blazers coach Terry Stotts is a branch on the tree of head coach George Karl, and that's a pretty good tree to be on. In his playing days, Karl coached Stotts in the CBA, and actually Stotts had a pretty good career in Europe.
Lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. And for Terry Stotts, after his playing days, he coached as an assistant under George Karl, both in the CBA and then with the Sonics and the Bucks.
And over 2 decades of coaching experience, Kevin. This is his 6th season overall as an NBA head coach. Remember, he coached the Hawks as well as the head man. But I thought did a nice job with Portland last season. Well, for the Portland Trailblazers, a new training staff hired over from Oklahoma City. They let go of their previous trainer who'd been with the team for 19 seasons. And fair or not, I think the seat got hot after all the injuries that were really devastating this team.
And for the Blazers, statistically the most injured team in the NBA, Clark, from 2009 through 2012.
And the new training staff is advanced in not just injury treatment, but injury prevention, and that's key, using strength bands, recording baseline measurements for muscle strength and flexibility, even using Eastern medicine, so they're not leaving any stone unturned.
Feeds it to Butler. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Trailblazers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Lillard outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. To put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
The Heat making a switch here. Leads him in there. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And Portland making a change here. That one wide left. Portland leading by 4. And Bazemore kicks to McCullough. And stolen by Butler. All alone. Now this is a finish the break. Throwdown with force.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Pass to Simon. Portland moving the ball around. Dishes it to Bazemore. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Right around 3 minutes into the 2nd half. There's Dragic with the 3. Winslow. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. Now the dish to Bazemore. Knocked loose. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than 500 record against the West, and no surprise the Heat were one of those 3, and they were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long.
Dragic dishes to Jones. Here's Dragic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Mark, adding on to what you were saying about the Heat versus the West, they ended up 25-5, which is incredible, Steve, given how many tough teams that are in the Western Conference.
That's amazing, Kevin. They had a better record against the West than they did against the East in terms of their winning percentage. So I think that speaks to just how motivated Miami was when they went out on the road to the West in particular to really show everybody how good they were.
And Portland making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Inside.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. The pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.